What based on a true story is almost completely made up? I'll go first. I've already done this movie, but it's so egregious. I'm happy to talk about it a little bit more. The Blind Side is such a blatant misinterpretation of the facts that it has actually been named in a lawsuit for how disingenuous it was to the American public. Most people probably know by this point that The Blind Side supposedly tells the true story of how NFL player Michael Orr was supposedly adopted by the family of Sean and Leanne Toohey. This is the actors in the movie, and this is a picture of them in real life. As it was revealed in a lawsuit in 2023, the Tooheys didn't actually adopt Michael Orr. What they did was place him under what's called a conservatorship, which allowed them to make business decisions in his name. Michael Orr has since argued that the family made millions off of his image and likeness, particularly from the movie, while he made nothing. The Tooheys and their lawyers have disputed that they actually made millions off the movie, but they have not disputed that he was under a conservatorship and was never legally adopted. Honestly, the legal sides of this whole story are very complicated, and there's been a lot of back and forth over the last few years as to exactly what the nature of this relationship was. Suffice to say that the real Michael Orr, the subject of the movie, does not like this movie. I think the most egregious aspect of it is the characterization of Michael Orr himself. In this movie, Michael Orr is almost portrayed as kind of a simpleton. He's very quiet and very shy and is shown to be not very intelligent. There's these wildly condescending scenes where the Toohey's 8-year-old son is like teaching Michael Orr to play football. In reality, the real Michael Orr was a 5-star football prospect before he met the Tooheys. Coming out of high school, he was widely regarded by college scouts as one of the top offensive lineman prospects in the United States. The Tooheys didn't teach him football. The movie also goes out of its way to cast the NCAA as sort of the bad guys for investigating why Michael Orr committed to Ole Miss, where Sean and Leanne Toohey had gone and were prominent donors. Information that, in retrospect, does seem a little suspicious. The Blind Side is just a really weird white savior narrative. In retrospect, it's a very Obama first-term white person fantasy. We like this movie. We're all good people. I like this movie.